Hi Aquarius, Happy New Year. It's good to see you guys again. Well, the last video I uploaded for you guys had no sound. Shout out to the person who was there to tell me that. Um, but it was a while back, so I don't really remember the reading. It was something called Make It Up. Someone may owe you an apology, or there was like a dispute between you and your partner or something. I'm going to have to pull another reading for you guys because that sound issue happened because I was starting the video with my earbuds in, and then I took them out, and that doubles as a microphone. So I guess that was the cause of that. So really apologize for that. Let's do a reading for Aquarius to start over, right? Okay, so Eight of Wands crossed by the Eight of Pentacles. You have been getting better at your career, and there's been a lot of movement. All right. It is on the incline. It is going fast. You may have a fork in the road when it comes to a financial decision. When isn't there one? But I feel like recently there's some emotional factor holding you back in general. Not from work, but in terms of expressing yourself. The moon represents held back expression, emotions that are unresolved or that you are still filtering through. Something has recently shifted your paradigm, and before you come clean about it, I feel like you're using this time to be more introspective, right? You're spending that time alone here. I feel like you could be also pushing some people away simply because you just don't want company. There's a lot of intellectualization going on. You're trying to make sense out of circumstances, out of situations in your life right now before you take the next step, whatever those steps are. If it's something about your family, you're planning it before you do it. If it's something about work, even though things are going great, you're still going to put it under a microscope before you get back on the scene. You're giving a lot of contemplation and thought to every move. You're strategizing, okay? Others are seeing you right now as a cup full of love, but you're not in a rush. You yourself feel like a lot of dreams have come true now, and you're radiating love and water, right? This is a very free energy. You feel very content with how things have been, right? And in the outcome here, I see you could be exchanging these details, coming back with a loved one. It seems like you had things you wanted a certain way, and maybe your expectations were not met, or the person you were with was very busy and they just didn't get around to doing what you needed done. But it was very important for you. So that was a line in the sand you had drawn. Okay. I'm drawing some inspiration there from the previous reading. It came back to me. So putting that reading aside, let's go around again for you and the person that's on your mind the most. Okay, Aquarius and the person to Aquarius. Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Their cards are the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups with the King of Wands on the bottom and the Sun. The Sun on the bottom, the King of Wands as the outcome. So you're starting to rebuild here after their apology or their changed behavior that is acting as an apology, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. And you have a lot of love for your partner here, and you're going to see through their mistake, right? And on their side, they feel like you may not exactly have forgiven them all the way, but they're working on it and they're giving you good vibes in the sense that they're remorseful, right? And you guys are putting it back together. I feel like there is going to be a statement you make of welcoming and of happiness. You're going to come back out in a moment of clarity and put things back together the way they were. Even though those things were not your fault, your partner is looking for your reassurance in this situation. All right, Aquarius, I love you guys. See you later. Sorry about that.